And we are live here with your Sunday night stream. We have just recorded a podcast, myself and Max, and now we are getting ready to tuck in to our weekly MTG Arena stream. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. We appreciate it very much. Also, thank you and welcome to those of you who are hanging out in the VOD over on YouTube. We also greatly appreciate that. Starting out, some things you will notice. We are 99.3% of the way to opening the vault. So, hey, our first pack tonight will get us there to the vault opening. We are also having refreshed on the week. We are 5 wins away from our first pack for the week. And I have not even logged in today before jumping into the stream. So we've still got our first win and our first quest, which is going to be great for us to get done because 12 blue spells is really easy when you play Merfolk. And hey, guess what? I'm still playing Merfolk because since last we were on stream here on a Sunday, I have made it to Gold 4. To those of you who are here on the Saturday night solo stream, yeah, we went up, we went down, we went up, we went down. We never left Gold 4. We also ended Gold 4 exactly the same amount of progress that we started it. So we were about neutral on the night as far as wins and losses were concerned.
I also made it to Gold 4 recently.
All right. So we are gold players now, man.
Yeah.
Gold players. That's pretty special. Hey, man, give us something, you know? Yes, I understand all you have
That's
to have
pretty special.
That's pretty special. I understand you only have to have a positive win-loss record by even like one game to eventually make it to gold if you play enough games, but we got there.
Yeah.
So, and I got there playing Merfolk predominantly, which is not really a meta deck. Yes, we did a whole bunch of climbing that first night we streamed with the stock dinos list.
That's true.
So there's something there for that, but having done it through mostly through Merfolk, slightly off meta, is pretty cool. Something that I didn't even tell you about, Max, something that you have missed, didn't happen on stream yesterday, unfortunately, but I opened a random pack, not a random pack, but I got to 1,000 gold and I bought a pack of Hour yesterday on a whim, and I did manage to open a Scarab God. Which is the whole reason I bought the pack of Hour. I was just like, 1,000 gold, pack of Hour, yeah, that seems correct. Oh, Scarab God, hello. Of course this wasn't on camera.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, so now I'm one card closer to being the actual blue-black villain if I want to be. Though, as the stream yesterday showed us, mono red is more what I should be crafting toward now that we're up here at gold.
That's what I am playing more frequently now than I am control.
Yeah.
And it's very, very hard to deal with. It is. It's versatile. It's got good late game. It's got really explosive early game potential. Mm-hmm. It is you got to have your stuff together to deal with mono red at times. It seems very good.
It can be a little crazy. So let's dive right in. Also because
R. That's because of the Merfolk diving thing.
Yeah.
Let's dive down in and get +0, +3.
And hexproof. Don't forget about hexproof.
And hexproof.
Hexproof actually the far more important thing that you get off of casting dive down, let's be honest. Alright, we're on the draw. Command Speaker into Jadebearer into Wayfinder even if we don't draw blue mana. I'll take it. Just for you, Max. We'll give the hello. And we got the hello in return. Nice.
I still have yet to get the unprovoked hello.
I think I got maybe one.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did you just drop out?
Something happened. So I'll have to reconnect to you.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not going to interrupt the beatdowns.
Thank you for not interrupting the beatdown. It's blue-black, so we know what's going on there. Pretty standard. This time with Drowned Catacomb, because we've come far enough in now that that is a commonality.
Yeah, and also people are now, they finally got enough spells set up that they can start to use their rare wild cards to make their mana bases more stable.
Yep, I've actually been considering that since I was originally not intending to play blue-black control. I've been considering the next rare wild card for dinos becoming a Rootbound Crag. I'm going to play this Wayfinder because...
Why play that pre-combat?
Actually, no reason for playing pre-combat, but... It ate a counterspell that now there's no removal in combat, and hopefully that leaves the Mistbinder open to land next turn, but it's... Oh, this is not just Grixis, or not just blue-black. This is, what is it called?
Sultai?
Sultai, thank you. Sultai, you know, that guy from Battlestar.
The fracking Cylons.
Doomfall! Well, there goes the Merfolk Mistbinder.
Yeah, they're 100% taking that. Unless they misclick.
Why haven't they just snap-taken the Mistbinder? What?!
Unless they misclick.
I'll take it?
Maybe they have... Maybe they have Golden Demise, and they just didn't want you to recover fast on like a multi-Merfolk recovery.
Yeah, Golden Demise is...
It's tapping fast.
Yep. I've been golden showered again. Happened yesterday.
Yeah. You're gonna walk into an Essence Scatter. I mean, you have to play the cards, but...
Yeah, there it goes. Walked right into that Essence Scatter, but gotta play the cards that are in hand.
Give them the nice.
Oh boy, here we go. Stuck for land. I don't want to give them time to draw cards, damn it. This is just gonna get counterspelled, right?
Yeah, but you gotta keep forcing them to play their cards. Basically, you're not losing to, like, you want to see them play their counterspells, you do not want to see them play Hieroglyphic Illumination.
That's true.
That's the card you lose to on the spot here almost.
Hieroglyphic Illumination, yeah, that's actually represents a huge swing for them.
Yeah. We're at parity right now. If they can pull ahead in cards, that's just almost game over right there.
No, that's
also real bad. I wouldn't call it straight game over, but... Well, maybe with that island.
Yeah,
but
I don't win there.
That's real hard to win that game. You can't fall below.
We risk falling out of gold form.
You can't... can you fall out of the... I think once you ascend to a color or a level, you can't fall back out.
There was a floor.
I believe there is.
Okay, so we're gold forever then.
We're staying gold, Pony Boy.
From Tulsa, Oklahoma to you, staying gold, Pony Boy.
Pony Boy?
Pony Boy. Rebellos, Lanabar, Emmaberry.
Give him the hello.
Hello,
you don't have to do
hello,
it now.
Hello. I got the hello.
Oh man,
you should. To me once before.
Oh, you should have screen capped it like a good beta tester.
Ooh. Man, I wish this hand had a 1-drop, but we're on the draw.
This seems like a fine hand.
If this hand is a 1-drop, it gets dirty fast. Come on, let's get some. Get me some of that. Oh, they're playing blue. Now I'm sad. Now I'm sad.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have to. They will play a land of some color.
Hello, Siege Tank. Welcome to the chat, sir.
Siege Tank.
Thank you for the host. Welcome to the chat. Come on, Rebellos.
Yeah, I'm impatient. Especially since I've been playing red, I've become extraordinarily impatient.
Yeah.
No 1-drop, just telling them what you got, huh?
Yep. If I had an island to play there, I would probably bluff, but playing off of Forest is not a huge bluff anymore.
You can be on Dinos.
I have not seen... I think I've seen one Dinos deck up at this rank, and it was a, like, 4-color that played... that actually hardcast Zakama against me.
Nice.
Yeah, that was yesterday in the stream, and I should have... They played something, a board wipe. I think it was the 2 damage to non-pirates. And had I used the dive down in my hand, I could have saved some stuff. And I should have, because it didn't end up great for us, and we did eventually end up losing. So...
Well,
at least I can cast this Deep Root Elite without problems.
And we're not 100% what the second color is here.
Yeah, it could be white.
Yes, that would be, I think, the better of the two options.
If it were the blue-white control, I agree with you, because because they don't have Golden Demise. The white deck having a lot of things, including Settle, and Settle is really rough. Like, I definitely have been blown out by Settle the Wreckage, but
they're so far away from Settle.
And they're stuck on 2 land.
I was gonna say they're so far away from. There you go.
So far away from a concession on turn 3.
Well, they weren't very far from that, but they were so far from Golden Demise too.
Red Crop Spearmaster. Get those common individual card rewards.
That's right. You got to get something. It might as well be common individual card rewards.
ICRs. Oh, I'm sorry, Hayabusa. Even though I did lose to a Bronze 2 last night.
I lost to a Bronze 4. They were playing the blue-red spells deck, and they just nuked every single thing I put down.
Oh, this is a land away from actually being a really good hand.
You can still cast 2 spells. You're on the play though.
Yeah.
The play makes that a little dicey. I don't know. It's your call.
I'm gonna keep it because again, we're 1 land away from this hand going places.
I mean, if the Branch Walker comes down, it can help secure you a land, which is kind of nice. Don't forget your hellos.
Hello.
Hello.
Hayabusa. Hey, you got it back. Nice. Good and nice. Just gonna go ahead and attack for 3 here.
Casual 3/3 beats.
I mean, attacking for 3 on turn 2 is not an ungood way to start a game.
No. No. And even if you just donk here, you get to come in for 4. Oh, you still get to come in for 3. Good news.
Yeah, I'd love another land. There are 21 of them out of these 51 cards, but...
Right now I'm at 20 on mono red.
20 land mono red, wow.
Yeah. Two cycling deserts in there too.
Oh jeez.
Well, you gotta play them Ramanop Ruins, and I got 2 Sunscorched Desert because I don't know if you can afford more than that.
Oh, thank goodness.
Why'd you play that pre-combat?
Because I'm not going to attack. Or do I trade the Command Speaker? Maybe I do.
Well, Command Speaker would trade for Martyr of Dusk and Sacred Cat, which would really be kind of free for them. They pay on mana next turn and still end up with 3 creatures.
Yeah, we'll leave it with the blocks.
I hate the. I mean, it's essentially you're trading 2 half cards, so you're trading 1 for 1, and you know how I feel about one for one trades in this deck.
Since they are also taking the turn off, even though they've got plenty of answers for Deep Root Waters.
Nice setup turn, nothing wrong with that.
No, I'll take a setup turn all day long when I have the chance. Sure.
Yeah, they seem very stock list if they're playing the Pouncing Cheetah still.
Yeah. And I don't mind go ahead with the Pouncing Cheetah. I'll just put a Branch Walker in front of it. How many combat tricks are there in this deck?
Apparently it's Jeru's Resolve. So man, they're playing a heavily stocked list.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Well, again, we're not attacking here, so...
Okay, might as well draw some cards or make all these things gigantic.
It's going to be probably draw 2 cards at end of turn because we stumbled on land so badly in the beginning there. Give ourselves some more
Well, I think it depends on what they play, right? Like, because making the Merfolk gigantic, this board is not very impressive.
Yeah.
And that is not very impressive.
No, that's...
I feel like you can just start to run them over with giant Merfolk if you pump. Mm-hmm. But it's your call. You are the expert here.
We'll go for the pump because we can also cast 2 of the cards in our hand next turn to make more tokens. To draw
right.
If we need to.
Yeah, I think you're in really good shape. And with all the tokens you're going to spit out, you're going to just arbitrarily be able to start drawing cards.
Yeah. So, start with the Jade Bearer.
I think you're all in on this Mistcloak Herald, right?
Well, and the Command.
Yeah.
Both the unblockable guys.
Well, I like diversifying your bonds. Wait on that. No. I was going to say it might be good keeping the dive down open. Because one thing they could do is on their 4th turn untap cast out or something.
That's true. No. Those attackers.
6 damage here. Nearly half their life total.
Well, and with the ability to put +1/+1 counters on again at end of turn, or at any point if they make us block or anything like that, which I wouldn't even block, I'd just let it happen at this point. But
yeah, I don't even know what your opponent's going to play here.
Yeah, I don't know what they do here that gets us... Oh, hello. It's giving me the... Sure.
I would have blocked with the speaker just to see what they had. Okay.
What they had was apparently nothing.
They wanted to draw a card off that Feral Prowler. So you had the right read there.
Alright. We are 100 gold away from a pack which will guarantee us a vault opening.
So Navigator's Ruin, I have some news for you.
Yeah?
Our good friend Disco Computer is now on MTG Arena.
Oh, hey!
And they are rocking a mill deck.
All right.
Yeah.
Disco Computer. And congratulations on getting into Arena, my friend.
So good news there. Good news all around.
Harold's swinging in. Let's do it.
Harold.
Jungle Delver. I'm sorry, friend.
Hello, Harold. I am Miscloaked Harold.
Miscloaked Harold.
How are you?
They call me Miscloaked Harold.
It's just this merfolk that's like really old and wrinkly and smoking a cigar. That's why it's covered. It's not mist. It's just cigar smoke.
Cigar smoke Harold.
Miscloaked Harold. How are you?
Hello. How are you? I think I Silver Guild here. My free Tishana's Wayfinder in my hand.
All about playing those pre-combat merfolk.
Sure. That's what it is.
Well, the River Sneak makes sense here.
Yeah. Friend Dylan is apparently also on the MTG Arena now.
Excellent.
Yeah. CJ has just alerted us in chat, so we're getting more and more folks we know on Arena. This is good.
Yeah, I like it.
Now
I still haven't played it. I want to know.
Neither have I, but now I'm just waiting for the chance to... yeah, go ahead. No blocks. It's a little annoying, but... Make that sneak bigger. Yep. Just waiting for the chance to do selective matchmaking so that we can actually play against our friends that are on Arena.
Sure.
Because that would be
Get
fun.
some practice games.
Yeah. Basically, any way to play that isn't just ranked right now would also be nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, any way to play that isn't just... Okay, you're going up on the ladder again.
Right. It always feels like something's on the line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Mistbinder.
I still don't like the swing with the Mistbinder here because you can just double block and only lose one creature to that.
Full intent.
Double blue up could be maybe all three go blocking. Just in case. Can you get around
through a dive down?
Yeah. No green here. I'm not afraid of the River Herald's boon. So.
Yeah, but it could be a dive down. So you're right. We'll play the safe line.
You gonna get unsummoned?
That would be upsetting. But this is a pretty stock list they've got here, so...
I think you're getting unsummoned.
Wow.
But, good news. They still lost their lord.
Yeah, I don't think we came out favored there, though.
Do you Wayfinder here try to find a land? No, you're going straight for the lord.
I think I have to push the attacks while I have them.
Fair enough.
Especially because the Lord blocks the Vine Shaper Mystic now, and we... If they attack, we kill them. If they all outswing and don't play anything, but...
Right, you get them on the crackback here.
Hashep. Oh, fuck.
That doesn't kill you. But...
It puts us to 1, though. If the... Oh, they don't have double green.
1 is not 0.
And they don't have double green to activate the Hashep, so...
Right. Opponent wasn't a good position, but I just want to point out to everybody that you can't make 1/1 trades with this kind of a swarm deck. You
have to go wide.
Yeah, it's when you're in a position where things are gummed up, you have to let them be gummed up until you find a card that breaks the stalemate. There's in no way you can just try to get around them in 1-for-1 trades. It always favors the blockers because you get to, kind of choose what you want to choose. Not a fan of 1-for-1 trades in the Merfolk deck.
Myself either. And I've played more of this than any other deck.
Opponent gonna pay a life? Paying a life for another folk?
Yep.
That's a dangerous game.
It's actually the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say 2 Merfolk and that's game over.
Thanks, friend.
Sheesh.
Thank you for black, because that should have been a lot tighter of a game than it ended up being.
Yeah, that was
They absolutely
rough.
gave us the chance to do what we needed to do. Crook of Condemnation. I've never looked closely at that art. That's very prominent nipples. Look at them. Very TOS! TOS, Magic the Gathering. Twitch has a terms of service for a reason.
Why?
Those are prominent nipples.
You didn't have to point. You could have talked about anything else. Like, this really isn't a good replacement for Relic of Progenitus of Modern, etc., etc. Instead, you go with those are prominent nipples.
Well, am I wrong?
You're not wrong. Just an asshole.
Oh, can't keep this hand. Not on the play.
Nope.
Doesn't do enough. Does not do. This does less.
Sheesh.
To 5.
This is almost a keep no matter what.
But this is a keep.
That's not bad.
Actually a keep, yeah. Bottom that Tempest Caller.
Yeah, I think even land looks better than Tempest Caller here.
Uh-huh. Land looks better than 4-drop, more accurately.
Yeah.
So. Opt.
You can give him the hello.
Yeah, get out of the way. Hello. There, I've given him your cursed hello.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being polite.
Sure, we'll go with that.
If more people were polite, Magic would be a better game.
Absolutely correct. I like getting to play that deeper elite into a tapped out blue.
Yeah.
Also, we're doing incredibly well on a mulligan to 5, I would like to point out.
I feel like opponents on trying to find Black Source to get Golden Demise out.
Yeah.
The cancel may be an indication that they don't have it necessarily, but I feel like they're digging for a Black Source over the card itself.
Yeah. Nope, definitely not digging for a Black Source this turn.
Okay.
Oh, no, they have it, but...
Yeah, but they may not have the Demise.
Yeah.
Didn't fall.
Bye.
That's fine. Wow, that's pretty gross. What do you... Okay, I was just going to ask, what do you keep alive here? Even, well, Demise...
Nothing survives the Golden Demise, yep.
Yeah.
We had to play the game, though.
You could have went counter on the Command Speaker to have a 3/3.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, that was probably the right play. Was
into an empty board. Yeah, into an empty board. Why not?
Yeah.
So if we lose here, it's your fault.
If we lost here, it was my fault anyway. I'm the one piloting this thing. I'm the one driving this boat.
Yeah, but sometimes you listen to me.
It's true, occasionally. I have been known to listen to you in the past. Ugh, Champion of Wits.
It's gonna be a hard game to win.
Yes, from here it is. Especially because they have Oblivion in the graveyard now.
Yeah, basically any Merfolk, you just got to play your hand out at this point, I think. Although maybe you can sandbag lands to try to get them to waste a turn on the Oblivion. I don't know.
Oh, boy. Yep, kind of threw this one away.
I mean, Golden Demise is a card.
It is. And now
I've beat
treasure map online.
I can't tell you how many Merfolk decks I've beaten with Golden Demise. It's a lot.
I can't tell you how many times I've lost to Golden Demise as the Merfolk deck. It is also a lot. And you know what really scares me about this? Is they have Tetsamok mana now.
Well, I mean, they just have mana to do something impressive, and the thing is, they have the luxury of being able to tap out, and you not being able to really make them like you can't punish them for it.
Yeah.
So it's bad news bears all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate on all fronts.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to play this, but there's no way it doesn't get countered.
Right. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to swing into that Champion of Witch, because you can't just give them a free 4/4.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that to happen.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can swing still.
Oh, right, the consign. Okay, well, that's real.
I mean, even if that didn't happen, I still don't know if you could swing just to let the champion. Like, the champion's such card advantage here.
Yeah, and they have the mana, so why give them a 4/4?
Yeah, and it's a clock. This is bad. Mm-hmm. That was the card you did not want to see.
Yeah, with a pair of Oblivion.
Well, them tapping out this turn for an Oblivion, not that bad.
They don't tap out for it.
Well, close enough.
Yeah.
They hold up a counter spell plus the Oblivion, basically. Mm-hmm. They're not casting a wing condition here, would be my guess. They're going to cast an Oblivion.
Mm-hmm. Could be Nezahal, though. Not the Held up double black. Oh, no, held up nothing. Nomadic Compass.
It's funny to see these decks leaning back on the artifacts.
Yeah.
This is a counter. You may just want to scoop them up here.
Single blue? Or one in a blue, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Essence Scatter costs 1 in a blue.
Yep.
Or Cancel costs 1 blue where they have a treasure.
Oh, they do, right, yeah. But either way, we're not in great shape, because at this point they could also unsummon Kumena and Oblivion me.
They can just Maze of Ith it.
Yes, they can Maze of it forever with Spires of Borowska.
You can't even attack with you just can't attack around that champion with the Branch Walker.
Or just never.
Never. And then later it can return.
Yep. What is return?
It makes a zombie token, I think.
Exile a card from a graveyard, make a zombie, yep. Yeah, it starts for its counter.
You just gotta play your cards at this point.
Yep. We don't really have any other option except playing our cards out.
Yep.
No attack.
I mean, I don't want to say...
That is doing an incredible job of denying us the ability to attack. But
yeah.
Hey, they've got 3 flip lands now, including Escanto. We found it. Nah, this game's over.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, it may be a 0% chance based on your list here.
And blue-black control is just this relentless pile of cards.
It is.
But positive. We do get to open a pack, which means we get to open a vault as well. So
nice.
Some Dino stuff from Ixalan, so we will crack just a regular old pack of Ixalan. Ooh, another uncommon wild card, and Dowsing Daggers.
That's something. I mean, it's not really a playable card in this format, but it's something.
Mm-hmm. But we do have a vault to open. Jared,
vault. Should you wait? Can you just not unlock the vault?
Yeah.
I think you should wait till we get a follower to unlock the vault.
Gonna open it. Well, then I'm gonna change our stream title.
Do that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
1 follower to open the vault is pretty good. Like, that's a good deal.
It is.
Like, that's not ridiculous.
No, we'll open the vault when we get a follower.
Yeah, one follower equals 1 vault opening. That's pretty good.
Yeah, first follower, first vault.
Yeah.
On the night. Glory, hallelujah.
And it's a great incarnation.
Glory is a great incarnation. Glory was gone. Glory was everywhere. Yeah. Kind of like this hand. It's expensive, and it doesn't do anything on turn 1, but it develops very well in a curve.
Still not on Team Jade Bearer turn 1, huh?
Nope. Why do that? When I can do this and bluff that I'm blue-black control.
Why do that?
Why do that? Who do that? Hello there.
Hello there.
Brutally.
Hope they got Moment of Craving.
This card is so good. Now I got Kitesail Freebooter. Sorry.
That's a whiff.
Yep.
I mean, it's still free information, but...
Oh, sure, they now know the entire construction of our hand, but...
Alright, Dan. You want to make sure you can play around Golden Demise here.
Yes.
So, you can... if you cast the Mistbinder here, you can put the counter on the Mistbinder to make it a 3/3.
Mm-hmm. Which will play around the Golden Demise.
And then you can swing with the Deep Root.
Swing the attack, because either they chump with Kitesail or just take it to the face, like they did.
I think your goal this time should be to spread out your counters as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. What?
Ooh, this is fun. This might be Godfarer's Gift.
Ah, yes, I could see that. Jadebearer, Jadebearer?
You're the expert. I just say keep your Merfolk alive around the Golden Demise. That's my advice. Mm-hmm. Even though we're seeing a lot of low creatures, this could very easily be a Godfarer's Gift deck.
Yeah. Mana Speaker. Put the 4 on something that can attack this turn. Put the 4 on Mistbinder.
Yeah, because even double block doesn't get there. Well, they can double block your Deeper Elite now.
Yeah, they can, but I'm kind of actually alright with that.
Well, you better be, because it's happening.
Well, yeah, but...
We'll see if they're Godfarer's Gift or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm intrigued to see.
If they're GPG, it might not be great. Oh!
This feels like Godfarer's Gift to me.
Yeah. Feels like a lot of cards that do stuff.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, that's... The Bearer into Kumena seems way better, because the next turn you can set up a good Tempest Caller.
Mm-hmm.
Swing Kumena Speaker, and that gives you 3 Merfolk, right, to draw a card?
Yep.
Because Kumena can tap himself to that ability, correct?
Yes. Okay. Kumena is any Merfolk. So
card's so good.
Yeah, card's great. If I had much interest in playing Brawl, I think I would play Kumena Merfolk.
That'd be a very good deck.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, you get to draw a card here.
Yep. And I draw a land.
Hey. You're going to get to smack them for 6 this turn, which is more than half their life total.
Or do I wait and smack them for more next turn?
Nah.
Take the guaranteed damage over the...
Yeah, because you could draw another cheap thing, which would let the Elite put counters on something and attack past the double block on the Chupacabras.
That's true.
So I like the Tempest Caller here, personally.
And we'll leave up the bluff.
And there's still no counter magic out of our opponent. No mana for it, I mean. So, get in those points while you can. You got to end this game.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're Godfarer's Gift, they can cast that, like, very, very soon.
Or there's the Scarab God, of course.
They're tapped out for it, though. I think it's all going to go into the Kumena Speaker.
Yeah.
To present a 5/5 attacker. Well, maybe not. Maybe you don't...
It's not a 5/5, it's a 4/4.
Maybe... Well, don't you get 2 Deep Root triggers?
No, I only get the first one, because I played the one, then I play the second one. Next turn, I'll play 2.
Well, maybe you don't want double Chupacabra going to the graveyard so they can reanimate it with the Scarab God.
You go wide and make Tempest Caller a 3/4?
That seems like something. You need to look at their graveyard.
Their graveyard is the Kitesail Freebooter and the Warkite Marauder.
And what's the graveyard for you?
It's a Kumena, a Mistbinder, and another Deep Root Elite.
Okay, so nothing terribly impactful. So you do not want a Chupacabra to die.
Nope.
Not unless you can get lethal in.
Yeah.
So no Chupacabras dying until you can get lethal in.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we do not have another Tempest Caller. We're only running 1. So there's no chance to draw a Tempest Caller and have that be our out here. So unfortunately, we just have to run through what we run through here.
Yeah, it's just trying to go wider than the Scarab God.
Yeah.
Right now they're at 1 activation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, but you need some gas. But the nice thing is
what we need is a Mistbinder, because Mistbinder just closes out the game.
Well, Deeper Elite's making things across the board bigger and more troublesome is nice.
Yeah.
Any Merfolk's gas, any land feels horrendous.
Huh. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I'm really concerned because I just got a chat message that I am significantly quieter than you, and I've not changed anything about my audio setup in a week. Oh, Vraska's Contempt. Poop. That's a shame. I've not changed anything about my audio setup in a week, and the podcast I recorded the other night, and then I'm assuming also probably our podcast this evening, both ended up that way. So I've now just moved the microphone closer to my face. Please, Natalie in the chat, let me know if that got any better. And if it did, I think it did based on looking at the stream. So, I just don't attack here. I can't, right?
I don't see a way. I mean, the problem is things are looking real grim.
Well, the Scarab God is a relentless pile of card advantage.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a dog. Yeah.
How about now?
Is anybody else having a problem with audio?
Yeah. CJ, if you're still there, anybody else in Viewerland, if you are still watching, I'm going to just give us another 3-3 in case of Golden Demise, but I don't think it's coming. I don't know.
But I mean, it still might. I mean, it's still good here. They do not have the city's blessing yet. They're one card away.
Yeah.
So if they did cast it, they would kill all their dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But then they could start Scarab Godding the dogs back.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow,
Granted,
I have no idea what's going on with my audio settings here.
You sound fine in my ears.
Yeah, well, it's coming through differently on the stream than what's there. She says I'm about 75% of you and had been about 50%, and I lowered your volume quite a bit. So I'm really concerned as to what's going on there because I haven't changed anything. Like, no settings have been different. And then all of a sudden on Thursday when I streamed the Hearthstone pack opening, there was a big audio problem where the noise gate was completely dropping out all the time. And now it's this. So, yeah, this is not really great because now when they scare... I'm just
I think that's game. Yeah, it's game.
Several land in a row really don't help there, so...
No, that was not what you wanted. Any chance there was... That turn you drew the first land after we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
it's rough.
It's not really ideal. In fact, it's quite the opposite idea. Let me take a second to try to deal with what's going on here with regard to the audio problem.
Yeah, I'll talk about Merfolk in the meta while you do that right now. So Merfolk is a reasonable choice for aggro.
Yeah.
I feel like it's in a semi-decent spot. The problem is all the cards that are good against the more aggressive line decks are just really good against Merfolk. But the nice thing about Merfolk being in the meta is that you have to make a choice when you're constructing your blue-black deck, because again, right now Arena's only on 1-game matches. So you have to make a choice of whether you're going to, as like a control player, whether you're going to deal with the board or you're going to deal with the spells on the stack. You don't really have enough space in your deck to do both.
I agree.
If you try to split yourself, you're just going to lose more often. Where if you can still beat, like with Champion of Wits and Chupacabras and things like that, you can still beat the playing to the board style decks.
Yeah.
But it makes it harder to do so. But that's a good trade-off if you can fight against these spells decks as well, because you need to be able to put in a match again. How many times have we played blue-black already?
A bunch of times. The answer is a bunch of times.
Yeah, like it's an insane amount so far. So it really presents it's in a good spot where sometimes you can just roll your blue-black opponent because they can't do anything until they leave up mana for cancel. So if you're on the play, you just win. Yeah.
I tweaked a couple of things. Can anybody in the chat please give us a review of how it sounds at the moment? Thank you. Because we've been talking back and forth with each other for a moment.
Yeah, so I feel like, the nice thing about Merfolk is it's very proactive. The question is, I think, you have how many dive down do you play?
2. I'll actually, while we're sitting here, I'll bring up the deck.
So you have like between like approximately 2 flex spots. The question is, what do you think those flex spots need to be spent on? Like right now, it looks like you're on deep root waters and dive down.
Yep.
Is deep root waters bad?
So here's the thing about deep root waters, because I've been thinking a lot about deep root waters because I would ideally like a couple more Merfolk branch walkers in the deck, because that 2-drop exploration is really good. Also, Regos0583 is saying that we sound balanced now. What's interesting about that is I changed a bunch of things. Natalie said Max was too low, and then I changed everything back to the way it had been exactly before she said anything, except the microphone is closer to my face now.
Good.
But other than that, everything is the same. So, excellent. Don't know what happened there, but something happened. So anyway, the thing about deep root waters, there are times, and those times are when there are several River Sneak and Kumena on the battlefield, and cards in hand, when deep root waters is the best card in the deck, bar none.
What are those decks like? What do you feel like a lot of the time those decks end up like? What do you want to like? You have a deep root waters in your hand. What are you hoping they play?
Honestly, what I'm hoping they play when I have a deep root waters in hand is either counter spells or spot removal. And non-white in those decks. Because the reason I say that is they can't counter the trigger on deep root waters, and if I can get a River Sneak or a Kumena on the battlefield with that deep root waters out there, it doesn't matter about their counter spells, or obviously their spot removal is a problem with the River Sneak and the Kumena, but eventually I can go wider around them. At least that's been my experience.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's too slow right now, because you still lose. It's still bad against Settle the Wreckage. It's still bad against Golden Demise. It's still bad against the things that you're kind of hoping to dodge.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if Deep Root Waters is in a good place at a 3, CMC right now.
Yeah, and because I have 2 uncommon wild cards, what I could do is drop the 2 Deep Root Waters, add a 4th River Sneak and a 4th Silvergill Adept, or a 4th Silvergill Adept and a 2nd Merfolk Branchwalker, or a 4th River Sneak and a 2nd Merfolk Branchwalker. All of these things are things I have considered, because I think the number on Kumena is correct. I saw some lists from the old beta that were running 3 Kumena, some even running 4 Kumena. I think both of those are wrong, just because Kumena, I had a game the other day where I had a Kumena in hand and a Kumena on the board, and it worked out because they killed the one on the board. They tapped out to kill the one on the board, and I just played the one that was in hand. But I've definitely had times where I'm stuck with a Kumena in my hand.
Here's the card. It's funny. The card I was going to bring up is actually on the screen right now. It's Curious Obsession.
Yeah,
I like Curious Obsession, or at least it seems very good. And I've played against a few decks playing it. Not like a necessarily dedicated Merfolk deck, but it seems really good because you're running the full complement of unblockables.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually one off the complement of unblockables, yeah.
But it's really, it also forces your opponent to start to use their removal sooner than they want to. Because if here's like turn 1, Forest, Kumena Speaker, turn 2, Island, Curious Obsession, smack you for 3, draw a card.
Yeah.
Your opponent's like, oh my god, like I have to be on something right now. Or they need to rush to, you know what I mean? Like they're spending their cards inefficiently, they're cycling their hieroglyphic illuminations. They're trying to date, like Magma Spray is terrible now, or they're wasting on a Kumena Speaker. Like it just seems like it's pretty good upside, potentially. It also seems like, I mean, it just doesn't feel bad. Even like the last game you were playing, had you drawn a Curious Obsession, you could have smacked in there with something and at least tried to force in some points and force a block where they necessarily didn't want to block.
Yeah, giving them the need to block is kind of interesting. I'm not I don't think I've ever seen anybody cast a Curious Obsession in any version of this beta that I've played.
Wow.
Yeah, I really do not think I've ever seen anyone cast a Curious Obsession. So
crazy. I've played against a bunch of decks that are either like low end flyers or like a bunch of little low end unblockables. Lately, I've seen it on Adanto Vanguards. Because if you try to kill it, they make it indestructible.
Yeah.
And they've also been teaming it up now a lot with Cartouche of Knowledge to essentially make like a white-blue Voltron style deck, which is really interesting.
So Cartouche of Knowledge, I've definitely seen a fair bit of. And that card's actually really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
So I don't know. I could try dropping the Deep-Root Waters for Curious Obsession because it's dropping a non-creature spell for a non-creature spell. Plus, again, putting out an unblockable creature seems kind of busted.
Yeah, I mean, you could go full ham and drop your Deep-Root Waters and your dive downs and go on a 100% proactive strategy. Do what we both said to do. Where you're upping your creature count and you're upping your trying out the Curious Obsession. I mean, it's an easy swap to make back if you don't like it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Put the other unblockable in there with Curious Obsession, and then we'll get a Branch Walker.
Is Silvergill better?
I mean, drawing a card. I guess we are playing the Let's Draw Cards version now, so.
And you may want to drop a forest for an island.
Mm-hmm. We've now gone much more in the blue camp.
Yeah. I wouldn't go maybe more than 1 or 2.
Oh, this is going to suck.
You can't put in...
You can. It's just really annoying.
You kids in your fancy lands. I gotta have my cool fancy lands. I'm curious to see if this works.
No, not that way.
Left, right, BA start.
There it was. Come on.
Does it show up full art?
There it is. There it is.
Interesting.
There we go. All right. Save. Let's give this a try. Let's play some more Merfolk.
This is the do that
so hyper aggro Merfolk now. Hyper aggro.
Yeah.
Hey, we're playing against Mox Diamond.
Mox Diamond.
I would
Diamond in the rough.
Much prefer to play against Mox Ruby, but
boy oh boy, glad we put in all those blue cards.
Yeah. Don't care. Commander speaker, commander speaker, commander speaker.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. It's just weird to see a hand of like drop some, put in more blue cards, drop green sources,
put in island
that is like 1 blue spell, and that's half of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Woodland Stream?
Yep, they're probably playing Merfolk.
With a Woodland Stream?
The stock list had Woodland Stream in it.
Oh, that feels gross.
Or they're playing something else entirely.
Yeah, I don't know what they're on. Yeah, I like diversifying. Well, nope, you went for the speaker heavy. I'd say build it out. I don't know what the hell they're on, but they could be on like some kind of tempo deck.
Yeah.
Green blue is a very tempo oriented set of colors, so.
Oh, it's dinosaurs.
It could be, or it could just be blue green value.
Yeah, like value creatures and tempo stuff.
Yeah.
I'd love one of those blue sources we put in the deck, considering you know.
Those.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, you can't not attack, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna give him the land.
Yeah, it's just the nightmare scenario.
Oh no,
stuck for a color.
Okay. Yeah,
not stuck for a color.
Nope. So it is just blue green tempo, which means yep, Savage Stomp incoming.
Okay. Means their hand's fairly weak.
Yeah. Kind of saw that coming a little bit.
Once they kept the Ranging Raptors alive, it's like, okay, they have to be on. I mean,
nope, they are 4-color or 3-color, probably 4-color, possibly even 5-color. We had someone come into the chat last night, I do not remember their name, who suggested building 5-color.
Nice.
Wow, I'd really love the ability to do anything here.
Yeah, unfortunately. Ugh.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know if swinging there was correct or not. We're only forced through 4 points.
Yeah, that's kind of my point. Like, I don't think swinging there was right.
Two really low.
Ugh.
But yeah, stuff like this is going to happen.
Yeah.
What I'm afraid of is like Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah, Carnage Tyrant would be really bad.
Or your least favorite other dinosaur.
Don't say it. Ah! What is this deck?
It's Sultai control.
Scarab God Ramp? Oh.
They're,
wow. Any blue right now. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't see us winning this game.
Yeah, I don't think you can win.
I mean,
So they traded out their counter magic
for ramp
lowered removal, which is again bad in some matches. For us, like in the mirror, they can just get in with a couple 2/3s.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a reasonable way to go. I mean
Jesus.
I don't like making your mana that poor, but it's definitely a reasonable way to go. Later on, there's going to definitely be room for 3-color control decks because you'll have time to make your lands better.
Oh yeah, once mana gets better, it gets a whole lot better there. But
right.
Sure.
That's you know, deep root into Lord's hard to argue. I'd say just
Island.
I
Woodland Stream again.
I don't know what our opponent's username was last time.
It was not this. It was Mox Diamond.
Oh right, we did make a joke about that.
Yes, we played the Mox Diamond last round. I would have preferred to play Mox Ruby. Okay, it's the mirror, and it's the stock list.
Leisurely.
Got to put the unblockables out there while we can. Plus, next turn we get Deep Root Elite and Jade Bearer to make this River Sneak huge. That River Sneak huge, though.
You just gotta watch out for the Mun Summons.
No, it's gonna be Jungle Boar Pioneer.
Pioneers, oh pioneers.
As Walt Whitman said. Yes, that was the right card.
Yeah, the jig is up. I don't think you have to worry about hiding who you are or what you are of. I am Daniel of Clan Merfolk.
Fish people. Now it's just make that River Sneak as big as possible and smash them in the face as many times as it takes to kill them. That's the goal here.
We've seen that strategy win many times.
Yes. Yes.
You just gotta be careful about the crackback. Crackback looking good.
Yeah, looking real good.
Because unfortunately, I think you're no-Ken blocks at the moment.
Nope. We're on the don't block them plan. We're on the don't block them plan. Go to 10.
2 Merfolk here is nice.
Yep.
Let's get in for a harder hit.
Auto tapping. At least I've gotten better at catching when auto tapping would leave me without the ability to bluff dive down. So that's at least a positive in some way. Yeah. Well, we're in have to block territory.
You're in have to block territory. You 100% need a Merfolk. You can't block with your Lord.
Cannot block with Lord. And no, I don't. Because I have 8 unblockable damage.
Oh, yeah, the Herald. So
yeah.
You can block. Well, you can block with the Lord. Then.
No, I can't. I'd have to play 2.
Yeah, because you're getting 2 power off of it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So all I have to do is survive this attack with only 2 creatures to block.
Oh, opponent. You got to attack with everything, man. Or woman.
Leisurely. All right.
There you go.
Let's look at this. We have to block the 4, the 3, we go to 1.
You got 4 3s coming in right now.
3, 3, 3. No, I've only... so we block these 2, and then take these 3, and go to 1.
That's... looks to be the way of it. Without 2 mana open, they definitely don't have a... Oh, if that was an untap play, they should have definitely played that pre-combat.
Whew. All right. We win the mirror.
I mean, again, the more proactive Merfolk deck got there.
Hey, Shadowed Caravel. That card, I've actually lost to that card in the Explorer deck.
Yeah, it can be pretty gross.
It gets big fast. It gets real big real fast. Tum Tum, 9112. Smaller drums, known as Tum Tums.
Tum Tum.
Anybody can tell me where that came from, I may give you an actual $1.
We're supposed to be getting money here for doing this. You're not supposed to be giving away money.
I'll just play the forest.
Give them hello.
Yes, yes, give them the hello. 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 Hello.
Hellos.
Yeah, I got a little off on the hello. So that's white, so we'll lead with the unblockable guy. Probably going to go into Kamena next. Nah, deeper delete.
No, I mean, Kamena's a reasonable choice.
The MTG Guy 1 is a follower. Hello, and thank you, and welcome to the stream. We got the follower. That means after this game, we are going to open a vault. Thank you, the MTG Guy 1. I appreciate it greatly. Welcome to the stream, sir. I'm going to say sir because it says Guy right there in your username. So welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you. Stick around. Lots more fish beaten stuff yet to come.
Straight up just didn't listen to a word I said.
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
All right.
Watch how good this turn's going to go, though. Look how big this River Sneak's about to get.
Well, you can do Kamena into Jade. Like, that Jade Bearer saved you.
Yeah, it did.
Like, it lets you get to 2 spells a turn, which is the thing I was saying is important. So.
Yeah, except I'm wondering if I don't just Silvergill into Jade Bearer this turn. Because it draws me a card.
Kamena.
You prefer Kamena here?
I mean,
Kamena's real powerful.
You're not swinging with the deeper delete. So the Kamena, the Jade Bearer, and the deeper delete leave you Merfolk to draw a card with after you attack with the River Sneak.
That is very true.
So it lets you get the damage in, and it lets you get the cards.
Yes, it lets us pop for 6, which is an astronomical amount of damage in the long run.
And it just lets you put a card back in, which is great. It's like a free Jade Bearer.
Yes, it is a very, very nice play there. Okay.
You can let it go onto the battlefield.
Yeah. Learning how to get around that has been very interesting.
Because then you can at least see what they're going to target.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not a super easy choice.
Okay, they choose the River Sneak. I mean, I guess it's big and gets bigger, so sure. It's very big and it gets very bigger.
And obviously, had we not waited and just assumed they were going to target Kamena, we would tapped, and then they could have swung in for 2 potentially.
Yeah.
Not that I think they would have, that being said, but they could have.
Yes, they could have. I think we just Silvergill here.
Yeah. I'm in for Silvergill.
And then, obviously, pump up Kamena. Problem is if we... Well, I guess we can just attack with Kamena because they're tapped out and have a 2/3. So they
that 2/3 can eternalize.
Yes, and they could eternalize it next turn. Yeah.
on the super cheap.
So maybe I just sit back and let it happen?
I'd put the damage in, but I don't know. It's your call.
I want to be able to draw a card because I'm sitting on all these lands.
That's not unreasonable.
Take 1 turn off and hope that wasn't a mistake.
It depends on what's in their hand, really.
Yeah, their hand being 6 cards is actually a lot, and then they have an Anointer Priest in the yard. Okay, yeah, they're just tokens. So I'm kind of glad we didn't give them that option. Yeah, I'm actually fine now with not having given them that option. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we can't cast that River Sneak. Damn it. Ixalan's Binding!
It's under Ixalan's Binding.
Curse you, Ixalan's Binding! Oh, well. And still put a Jade Bearer out. Make this
everything under Kamena, basically.
Kamena huge. No. Wrong one. I don't like that the abilities overlap each other.
Right. I have that gripe about cards in hand.
Yeah.
Makes it really tough.
Because now we can still draw a card next turn at the end of their turn, so that's pretty good. Liking that.
Absolutely.
Getting 2 Anointer Priests is kind of rough. Because, that's 4 life. That nearly negates. Yeah.
Well, luckily they don't have enough mana for a Queen's Commission or something. So.
Go, that would be gross. Ooh, another deeper delete. And a Jade Bearer. Well, that's pretty spicy.
I mean, it's at least something.
Yeah.
I mean, all in on Kamena, do you use the Merfolk to just put a counter on everything? and then get in for an additional damage?
No, I think getting in for... Actually, hang on.
You can get in for 9... You can only draw one card. So say you get in for 9 and draw
get in cards. I think get in for 9 and draw a card is right.
Yeah. You definitely want to get that 9 unblockable damage in. No
yes.
question about that. And you still have the option to put counters on everything if something changes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically if they hadn't had that Anointer Priest, we would have killed them that turn with that Kamena swing. So that's pretty great.
Don't also discount the life they gained off the Sunscourge Champion.
That's true. That's true. They've actually gained 6 life this game. Sunscourge Champion's actually a real card in this. Sure. Yep.
I mean, it doesn't gain them any life, so
nope.
Who
yeah.
cares?
Kind of fine right now with this 9/11 9/11 right here.
It's pretty insane.
Kamena, man, the card's incredible. I'll go back to what I said earlier. If I had any interest in playing Brawl, I would play Kamena Merfolk.
I think they were trying to find something to eternalize there on the cheap. We're Embalm.
Hey, and we got our pack for the day. I didn't even think about that.
Let's open the pack before we open the vault in honor of our new follower.
The MTG guy won? Absolutely. So first, a pack gets us some vault progress and gets us a rare wild card.
Ooh,
all right.
The most coveted of the wild cards.
See, to me, it's still the uncommons. Still want more uncommon wild cards than rare wild cards. The rare wild cards are pretty good. So this vault opening is in honor of the MTG guy one. Thank you again for the follow. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we know about the rare. We know about the 2 uncommons. We'll start from this end. Start with farm to market.
Farm to table, if you're to believe LSV.
And then, well, it opened up both of them.
That's because you kind of clicked in the middle.
And neither of them are really all that good.
Liliana's Mastery was a standard all-star there for a hot minute.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's all that playable in this format, and Cruel Reality is not great.
Back to life. Back to reality.
However, we now have 2 rare and 2 more uncommon wild cards.
Not to mention 14 commons.
That's always going to be the case. So let's take a look at dinosaurs. Because you know what 2 rare wild cards could easily become? 2 more Regisaur Alpha.
I'm more excited, believe it or not. And it's funny, we were on opposite sides of what wild cards are more important just a moment ago. And now I'm far more excited about more Thrashing Brontodons.
yeah, actually Thrashing Brontodon. And, you know, we had this whole conversation a while ago about Rekindling Phoenix.
Right.
I hate to break it to you, card's not very good in this deck.
Really?
Yeah. Or maybe at all. I don't know. Maybe people are learning how to play around it. But every time I've cast it, I've had the egg removed.
No kidding.
Yeah. They kill 2
cards to do it, though?
Well, it's they'll usually get the Phoenix in combat, or Glorybringer has killed a lot of Rekindling Phoenixes. And then they'll do something, even just a Braid or Magma Spray to get rid of the token. So kind of alright on dropping the Rekindling Phoenix. Dropping both of the Rekindling Phoenix cards still good, and I don't regret crafting them with the Mythic Wildcard that I had, or crafting the one with the Mythic Wildcard that I had, but I'm not entirely certain about it. So I'll definitely go up a Brontodon. I'm not entirely convinced that 4 is the right number, but I will go up and Brontodon. And another Reggie.
Reggie and maybe another Ripjaw Raptor?
Yes, but what do I drop for the other Ripjaw Raptor?
Maybe a Raging Regisaur.
Because Regisaur Alpha is really good, and having 3 of them is fantastic. But I don't. I like having the 4 Raging Regisaurs because they cost 4. So with an Oathspec Huntmaster or a Drover, dropping them on 3 is really powerful. A 4/4 on turn 3.
You'd also do that with a Ripjaw Raptor.
That's true.
They cost the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Ripjaw's good.
And I've not played nearly enough Ripjaw Raptors, so this deck just keeps getting different. This deck has changed more than any other deck I've ever played in this whole program.
If you're looking to, I mean, you could go up a Huntmaster, you could go up a Savage Stomp. If you're looking for
I don't think I'm looking for, because like having 6 ramp or 8, no, 10 ramp pieces on 2 is, I think, correct. Right. And I mean, especially with Commune.
You could go Savage and get rid of a Magma Spray.
Yeah, that's probably true. The only benefit to Magma Spray is doing something else that does damage to a Scarab God and then hitting it with Magma Spray.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying that's not a bad thing, and you still have the option.
It's the reason I have Puncturing Blow still in the deck.
Yeah, you're going up. You went up a Raptor, which puts you up a nice, juicy, enraged target.
That's true. Having another Savage Stomp might be right there.
Just seems like they could be okay.
Plus, I think having more Savage Stomp is a good thing anyway, because I think dinosaurs are going to be playable for a while.
Dinosaurs are good.
Well, thank you very much for the follow, the MTG Guy one, because, man, that really... that opening that vault allowed us to do all of this change.
Yeah. One vault is a huge deal.
It is. Let's play dinos. Of course, going to take dinosaurs out for a little walk now that we've changed it. See what we get. Plus, we still have to get 10 more wins today, or, well, not today, but this week, to get our 2 more packs of rivals. A feisty Dalek. Exterminate.
How is a Dalek feisty?
I don't know.
Like, how does that even work?
All right. See, I'm at odds here because I want to play this Timber Gorge turn 1, but I also want to Commune turn 1.
I like the Timber Gorge turn 1 because you get to draw a card before you commune, so you can have a better idea.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad point. So let's try that.
For land, so you don't need to hurry up and vomit out the commune.
That's true, because I am on 3. I just need to draw 1 more land, and all of this is online.
Give them the hellos.
Give me the option to give them the hello. God, Angrath. All right, so it's vampires.
Vampuyas.
And there's the 4 land, so...
Could also be blue-white tokens.
Could be. Yes. Yes, Raging Swordtooth, yes.
Let's just hope you can deal with a Lord or a Radiant Destiny.
Yeah.
Depending on where they fall in the spectrum.
The Radiant Destiny is going to be thank you, Max, for making me add in that 3rd Brontodon. The Lord is going to be Raging Regisaur, attacks, deals 1, and then we cast Raging Swordtooth for the other damage. Hey, look at that. It's one of those Ripjaw Raptors.
Oh, they're good. It's just, I mean, again, this deck is so... It really needs those mana excels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because everything starts at 4 and 5. Oh, they're flipping Legion's Landing next turn.
Swordtooth looks... I mean, Ripjaw Raptor here 100% because you want a Swordtooth and get that Enrage trigger.
Yes. I also want to block one of these next turn and get that Enrage trigger.
Or you want to block that Martyr of Dusk, oddly enough. So
yes. Then Swordtooth next turn.
Spit out more tokens. They're going to flip their...
Not a Lord, 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 not a Lord. Damn it! See, that's a problem.
You're still going to be able to recover, I think, fairly nicely.
Raging Regisaur here, because then next turn we attack, deal the damage to the Legion Lieutenant, post-combat Raging Swordtooth.
But they have a removal spell. You're in pretty bad shape. I like Puncturing Blow the Lieutenant. That's my opinion. Man.
It means they can't get it back in any way.
I just like getting it off the board here.
And
just kind of holding tight. Now, if they have a removal spell, you're still not taking 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah, and if they don't have another Lord in some way, Swordtooth is as effective this turn as it was last turn.
Right.
Nope.
Dusky Z.
Dusky Z. Yesterday when I was streaming, I could not remember what you called that card. So Dusky Z. Yes, sir. Oh!
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have 2 tokens.
This is yeah, I don't even care. This Raging Swordtooth is going to get disgusting.
Yeah, you can block the Martyr.
Yeah, they're going to have 1 token.
Yep, they got their Adonto, but I think double Raging Regisaur.
Yeah. Raging Swordtooth, sir.
Well, I meant the Raging Regisaur will also deal with the Adonto.
Oh, that's true.
Quite nicely. That was disgusting.
Oh, Reggie! Hello! Go ahead, block. Let me draw the card.
What? That's nuts. That's nuts. I know you're often on the other side of that exchange playing a lot of Merfolk.
I have been on the other side of that exchange several times. It's not fun. I kind of am not entirely happy about having done that, to be honest.
So
maximum damage?
How much?
It's three more damage.
I'm just thinking of if there's something that looks a little spicier. I mean, they're going to be able to first fort here, which I don't think amounts to too much. I'm trying to think of what happens at instant speed that. Like, what is bad here? Like, what do they have that's bad? What's the worst card they have right now? Cast out.
Settle.
Settles. Yeah, settles. Just an absolute beating.
So maybe we just swing in with both and then see what happens? Because I'd hate to...
Might be the way to go.
Well, no, I Regisaur, because Regisaur doesn't have haste, so it won't get hit to settle, and I'll just get 3 lands out and cast something that'll have haste next turn that's huge.
Okay.
Because I think settle is the worst thing that can happen here. And so instead, we just do this. Also, Ripjaw Raptor is incredible.
Yeah, if you're new to MTG, definitely something to consider, even if you're ahead. There are always cards that are going to be able to swing the race back. That's the beauty of the game. Mm-hmm. So you have to think about what they could be, what they could have, like settle
we got the read.
Yeah, so you always want to think about what can catch your opponent up, and how badly that impacts things. You never just, I mean, if your opponent has no cards in hand, or some kind of way where they can just get to no resources,
yeah,
then that's something to consider. But there's always a chance they can get back into the game. Take another Ripjaw or Raging Regisaur, what's the big one that deals one that ripped Swordtooth.
Raging Swordtooth, yeah.
Raging Swordtooth. They all have
so I'm going to Thunderherd Migration here and then just cast 2 Raging Regisaur because that kills 2 tokens when I attack, thanks to Regisaur Alpha. And I'm going to Thunderherd here just to effectively use mana.
That's whatever you like.
Yes, I'm doing it pre-combat. No, I don't care.
Oh, that's fine. In this case, it's fine, right?
Yeah. With the last mountain out of the deck.
Because you're gonna reveal dinosaurs you're gonna cast, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to just kill 2 tokens before they can declare blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
No trample here, but
still, yes, they gain 2 life, but we've got 12 power on the board.
Yeah.
And next turn we have a Hasty Carnage Tyrant or a Hasty Burning Suns Avatar.
Well, still same considerations.
Yeah.
Settle the wreckage. No more.
no if we draw an untapped land here, we cast both of these cards.
Well, just Burning Sun gets one out of the way right here. It should be a token, by the way.
Yes. Why not the Martyr, which just makes another token, so never mind.
Right. Also, you want the Martyr to block so they don't get the lifelink.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why you cast that one pre-combat. It don't get haste. Yeah, this is good. And no lifelink off the block is pretty gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take 12.
They need another Settle the Wreckage pretty desperately.
Yes. Which, to that end, I'm probably not going to attack with the Regisaur next turn. Just to
you only want to attack with what you need to attack with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'll probably be both just the Raging Regisaurs to poke out the token they could make with first fort if they don't have it. Never mind.
That was fun.
There's more decisions than the average Dino game.
It was. Oh, Demolish. I hate that card. Card's terrible. That was more decisions than the average Dinosaurs game, but it was fun. I really, really enjoyed that. Oh, that was fun.
Absolutely.
No war but class war. Wow. Young punks.
Oh, boy.
Young punks.
Oh, boy.
No war but class war. I respect your decision to commit to that. Oh, we are glitching out like crazy over there.
It's because your mouse is near him, I think.
Uh-huh. Also, this is disgusting. Turn 3 Raging Regisaur, turn 4 Regisaur Alpha, assuming no removal.
Yeah, you're assuming a lot.
Yeah.
But it is nice. I say leave at the Timber Gorge, hold that Sheltered Thicket.
Mm-hmm. The whole reason I put Sheltered Thicket in the deck is because it's at worst Timber Gorge, at best. Oh, hey.
It ain't living.
That Drover of the Mighty is not going to survive.
That monkey goblin's all over it.
Wayne Reynolds, you draw such ridiculous art. Oh, it's Black Red Pirates. No war but class war with the aggro deck.
Also, saying a lot that they selected like pirates.
Yes.
Who have no loyalty to any government.
Nope.
Oh God, the Fathom Fleet Captain sub game. I haven't played that in a long time.
I played it last night, actually. So I'm going to Thunderherd here, which still gives us a turn 3 Raging Regisaur.
Yeah, you need it.
Which I guess will reveal the Raging Regisaur since that's the one we're going to cast.
Sure.
Man, Thunderherd Migration's a great card. Man, you got a big pussy. Man, you got a big pussy.
Why are you quoting Predator so loudly? Your microphone pinged out when you did the second one.
Because I'm having a good time, man. I'm having a good time playing some Magic the Gathering. We got a new follower tonight.
What are you so happy about? I'm having a good time.
Even though our road to affiliate bar at the bottom of this overlay shows 24, we are actually at, I believe, 25 followers now, if it's displaying properly inside of Twitch. So that means we are halfway to the last achievement we need to get to affiliate.
Woohoo. All right, they didn't Fathom Fleet Captain subgame us.
Yeah. The Fathom Fleet Captain subgame is annoying.
It is very annoying. Are we going to see Firebrand plus Lightning Strike?
I've seen it happen.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not really looking forward to it, but it's a real thing that could happen.
Unfortunately, you're on mono blocks on the Firebrand if you want it. I'd say go for it, because I don't... It could just be Lightning Strike.
Yeah, Lightning Strike here is actually not great. Nope.
Ah, Poisoner. Give that boy Death Touch.
Yeah, that's bad.
Still got it off the board.
Yeah, but we're at 9. With no ability to play the dinosaurs in our hand.
Well, you Thunderherd plus Drover. Drover's actually a blocker here.
Oh, because it does... Yeah, because we don't have the...
Yeah, it staves off damage, and then you can... You put the 5th land into play just off the Thunderherd, so then you... Oh, that should have been a mountain for Burning Sun, dude.
Ah, piss. Yep. Well, I can play Shelter Thicket this turn.
Yeah.
Because it was coming into play tapped anyway.
Yeah.
That was weird. I haven't actually played that card yet. I didn't know that was the option there. So now we just chump the Dire Fleet Captain, right? Because it's the most damage?
Yeah, because you can't block the Fathom Fleet Captain. Because it has Menace.
Yeah.
And the Poisoner, yeah, it's just 4... Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Blocking the Dire Fleet Captain here.
Mm-hmm. Because then we Burning Suns it away. Do we play the Fathom Fleet Captain subgame? No, we do not.
That means they have more spells to cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not in a good place here.
No. Okay.
So... It's got to be Burning Suns. Burning Suns the Dire Fleet Captain.
Yeah. Well, does the Poisoner just have Death Touch natively?
Yes, so the Poisoner. Because they can't...
No, the Captain. The Captain's guaranteed damage in. Potentially. Or, I mean, the Fathom Fleet Captain. You picked the Dire Fleet Captain.
I misunderstood what you meant.
Sorry. There is a lot of captains on that ship.
There are. Well, one's captaining the Dire Fleet and is an orc. One's captaining the Fathom Fleet and is a human.
Because taking the Fathom Fleet off the table...
Yeah.
With the...
Nope, we're dead.
Yep, GG's. Well, we would have lost anyway, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it didn't... Whichever one we took off the board didn't matter there.
Man, the road to Gold 3 is a rough one.
It's been rough, man. Getting ahead is not... Not been ideal. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night.
I was just going to say tiger uppercut, so, you know.
I'll go with the classic poetry. Haven't seen Glorybringer yet.
And I'll go with the classic fighting game.
We are at a want for some red manner.
On Going first, this feels like a bad.
Yeah, this feels like a mull.
Bad hand. Yeah. You're hoping for so much.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any good curve filler. You're just on like hoping for land, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like it just feels bad.
It does. It doesn't really feel ideal in any meaningful way.
No, that's why the 3s are so important too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go 2, 3, 4, it just feels so good with this deck.
Oh God.
That's a mulligan for sure. And you know,
sure.
So that's a keep.
And that's a bottom.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Don't forget your hellos.
Why? We're losing this game.
Hello, we're losing.
Because it's blue X control.
Hey. It's not the worst.
Well, we got the hello back at least.
We did get the hello back.
And even if we don't draw a dino next turn, we cast Thunderherd Migration and get some more mana out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal. The problem is, you know, against counter spells, it kind of blows. I'm still casting Thunderherd here, I think. And for all the cost. Because I'm going to guess that they're on Essence Scatter more so than Negate.
Yeah. Yep. And we'll pop for 1.
Absolutely.
Opt for Unsummon?
I think it's just opt because people like to do that in Magic.
I have a chance to respond, so I will.
Yeah.
Highland Lake.
Now may be the time to lead with the Bronton on.
Yeah. I almost selected human there. Brontodon. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here's hoping they don't have the counterspell for the Ripjaw Raptor next turn.
I mean,
oh, they're Grixis. They're Grixis.
What are you up to?
What are they up to? What?
I think they oopsed it.
And they didn't know how to undo it? Z, man. Hit Z.
Is it just Z or is it Control Z?
Just Z.
Oh. So you got to force the Raptor here.
Jam the Raptor?
That's what you got. What are you going to do? Wait for a turn where they didn't flub their mana?
Yeah.
No choice.
They still have the damn counterspell, too. Oh! Fuck up tapping their mana and still have the damn counterspell.
Yeah, this deck's so good, I don't even need
yeah. Fuck it, mana burn. Why not?
I mean, maybe it's just an excellent bluff. Like, oh shit, I'm new.
Tiger, Burning Bright, Enigma Drake. Yep. Get in there.
Good.
Get in there, Oatspec Huntmaster. You're doing nothing for me. Oh, Christ.
Honestly, I was expecting a Moment of Craving. Actually, Moment of Craving there, if they had it, would have been reasonable because they would have guaranteed the win next turn.
Yeah.
They needed to play a spell in order to win there, but yeah, that was pretty rough.
That was not good.
That's why you mentioned earlier not a lot of Dino at the top tables, if you will. And that's exactly the reason, because Essence Scatter is just disgusting.
Yeah.
Against these dinosaurs.
When I'm pumping 4, 5, 6 mana into something, getting an Essence Scattered is painful as shit.
Yeah. After, well, I mean, granted, they could have like cast a spell instead of just flubbing their mana.
Yeah.
But they can just cast a cheap spell and then another cheap spell.
I want to keep this hand so badly.
Meh, go for it. So worst happens, we lose again?
Yeah.
Another person's name is Smiley Glad Hands.
Let's give Smiley Glad Hands a hello.
There's not much more off-putting than that.
No. Should be off-putting.
I really don't like that. Why would you name yourself Smiley Glad Hands? Wee. Nothing about that I like.
Oh, the Mirror. But they actually have turn 2 plays.
Oops.
I'm sad now. I'm sad now.
Well,
Look at how many good cards are in our hand. Every one of these cards is a fucking beat stick. On Crop Crasher. What is this? This is just green-red aggro.
Maybe. You can cast that.
I can. I'm revealing probably Raging Regisaur.
It's the lowest impact spell.
Yeah.
You definitely need a red source, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You screwed it up last time.
You're right, I did. That's fair. Fair point. Fair point. I did screw it up last time. They're just so far...
Blech. Vomit. Green-red monsters, you say.
Every time we get 3 successive wins, we fall back down to just right over gold 4.
Oh, this is bizarre.
Yeah, I'm going back to Merfolk. See you in hell, dinosaurs. Playing a real deck.
I think it's just we got to reinspect your curve. I think to give you some more 3-drops.
Yeah. Johnny K. What if it's Johnny
K?
What if it's Johnny Knoxville?
Johnny K.
Luke Hang.
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
But with a K, so he can be different. Johnny K.
This is a real curve, so sure.
Scorpion.
Luke Hang.
Sonya.
Jax.
Raiden.
Sure.
You got characters there?
Offhand, yes, I am.
Kano. Sub-Zero.
Ah, Sub-Zero. Yes, that was one. Is my Sub-Zero Chillibrator running?
Me.
Yeah. I wish I was any good at fighting games.
They're fun. You can get good at fighting games.
Yeah.
You actually could get certain ones you could be very good at because you have good rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very essential skill.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Well, now it just seems douchey. Like, hello, taste this miscloaked Herald. Herald. Herald.
Why is there no taste button? Come on.
What do we got here? Nope. Remove the stop. Merfolk. Well, then we know what we're doing here.
Taste.
To the dome!
Eat that one damage.
Eat? Oh, I almost did a bad thing.
Yes, you did. After I said it, I knew immediately what you were going to say.
I almost did a bad thing. Oh no, camera went out of focus again.
Oh.
Oh, I almost did a very bad thing. Oh, the sauce. Yes, draw lands.
Merfolk Branch Walker. Definitely can't swing that elite at that branch.
No. I almost did a very bad thing.
You got to really stop calling attention to it for the past, 2.5 minutes.
No one's gonna know. Who remembers that video clip?
Someone. Pepperidge Farm.
Probably. Hashtag memes. Hashtag memes.
Jeez. What are we doing, opponent? Oppo?
Oppo? Johnny K.
Johnny K, Oppo.
Come on, Johnny K. Let's get it going, Johnny K. Hey, right down the middle, Johnny K.
Oppo.
Oppo. Everybody hits. I see.
Feels bad to play the Pioneer without a payoff for 2 Merfolk entering the battlefield.
Yes, it does. You know what it also feels bad to do? Not play the land. You know it feels great? The line that's about to happen here.
It's pretty gross.
See you in hell, Johnny K. Because you
What
are.
did Johnny K do? Why is Johnny K going there?
Because Johnny K is dead.
Not yet.
Yeah, he is. He's dead on board. Or no, he's not. I guess he could block everything.
What if he's got unsummon?
If he's got unsummon, sure. I was going to say River's Rebuke, but that costs 6. You know, I got to a point yesterday where I was actually contemplating putting that back in this deck.
River's Rebuke?
Yes.
Wow. Times are rough.
Had a couple of really rough games against, pardon me, against vampires, where I got to 6 mana and it would have just been disgusting.
Right.
Oof, that's rough. Explored twice this game, drew 2 lands. I mean, it draws a card, but
I don't know if they have any outs to play to. You have to be able to deal with these unblockable Merfolk.
Mm-hmm.
And like the odds of you having a Merfolk spell.
Yes. 2 cards in hand and single Merfolk is a pretty high odd right now.
Like you need to deal with this Mistbinder, and then you have to still deal with the 2 unblockable Merfolk.
Sure. Keep sticking to your game plan, buddy.
I mean, you know, you gotta cast a spell. You're certainly not winning by not casting a spell.
That's true.
Or she. Could be a Johnny lady.
They.
A Johnny is a lion.
Rest in peace, Johnny K. You're fighting the good fight out there.
Johnny K.
Yes, Johnny Cage. What do we get? An uncommon. Ooh, Lurking Chewbacca. Lurking Chupa thingy.
Sonya.
Jax.
All about that metal arms, huh?
It's just a character whose name I will probably never forget.
Because he's named after cheese curls?
No, I don't even think about that. Just Jax. Muscadine. That's a thing. What is a muscadine? What are you named after? Grapes.
Really?
It's a type of grape. A grapevine.
Really
A grapevine species native to the southeastern and south central United States, from Florida to Delaware, west to eastern Texas and Oklahoma.
I met a gentleman last night who is like
keeping this
whatever 3rd level of sommelier.
Oh man,
like below master somm, and that's it.
There was a period of time in my life where I actually considered that as a career path. Because I'm fascinated by the knowledge that they have.
It's insane.
Naya?
Dinos.
Yeah, probably. Haven't seen a Naya deck before. Yep, Naya Dinos. So we stick to...
I wonder what the white's for. Feels like it's a payoff like Gishath.
It's probably Gishath.
Yeah, you're like... You gotta get these Merfolk above some kind of lightning strike range or something.
Yes, and also just above the... Like, we just have to press the damage as fast as we can.
Yeah. It's gonna demand a lot, but you gotta get it done. No surprise there.
Yeah.
Which is nice here, putting it on the Herald, because then they have to decide if they want to deal with the problem or the cause of the problem.
Yep.
Which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Also, getting the Jade Bearer large enough to swing through the Otepec Huntmaster was real nice, too.
Absolutely.
The art on Stone Quarry is really nice. Noah Bradley's lands are incredible.
Totally agree.
Bronteezy!
Tap, give it haste and attack. One time.
One time. You be Kevin at Cherry Hill?
Little Giants.
Yeah, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, man, this is rough.
Dodging removal spells at this point, man. Dodging removal spells and Burning Sun's Avatar.
Burning Sun's a real card here.
Yes, Burning Sun's a very real card here.
Swordtooth, Forerunner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because 2 Forerunner triggers is real bad for us. We need to get another Merfolk Mistbinder yesterday.
I mean, there's some high impact draws
that
you could have. There's also some very low impact draws you could have. But I still feel like the choices we made are, like, I would much rather see a Curious Obsession getting drawn here than I would a Dive Down.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. We haven't seen it, or no, we only played that one game after we changed the deck.
Yeah.
No, this is the last game. This is the second game we played. I think I want to both.
Both. You got to get that pump on that river sneak, right?
Yeah, that's true. Got to push out as much damage as we can.
It's just got to be damage here.
Mm-hmm. Especially because we know 5 damage is hitting something next turn, and it's probably going to be the Mistbinder, because then the 1 damage marked on the other stuff would just kill it.
Right.
Ugh, that hurts.
It's out of the way.
And we're hitting for 7, so...
Yeah. The next turn you can just swing the team, potentially.
No, the team's going to die.
You think they're going to get 3 damage in?
No, they revealed Needletooth Raptor. They're going to cast that, deal 5 damage to Mistbinder. So... At the end of this, Command Speaker is going to be the only card that's alive. Or Command Speaker and Tishana's Wayfinder. And Mistcloaked Herald, so never mind.
Yeah.
Unless they deal the damage to Herald.
Harold.
Harold!
How are you?
How are you, Harold?
It doesn't look too gross.
No.
They still can't attack here for the most part. Maybe just the Brontodon if they really feel spicy. Mistcloak.
Yeah.
That's still a thing they have to deal with.
Yep.
I mean, odds of them having a dinosaur on the next turn are pretty darn high. But
yes, very high, actually. But
although we've played dinosaurs, it could be 4 land.
It's true. It very well could be. We've been there.
Absolutely.
Well, we got him in the tank.
Yeah, it's not as obvious as cast a dinosaur here.
Yeah, which leads me to believe they don't have a dinosaur.
Or they're
missing the line. Come on, Grapes.
Not really sure.
What you doing, Grapes?
Not really sure what they're up to, but we'll find out.
Get at me, Grapes. Grapes of Wrath. Hit me. Wow.
What is going on?
Did they DC? Their hand keeps lighting up. So, whoa.
Combat step.
Sure.
100% no blocks.
Yeah.
Whatley.
That doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. No, we just killed him.
Okay.
We drew 3 land in a row and we still win this game.
Don't accidentally attack Whatley.
That would be hilarious.
You cannot block.
No, it in fact says cannot be blocked.
Did not expect a Planeswalker there.
Nope, didn't see that hotly. I don't see a lot of Planeswalkers in this game. What do we got here? Ooh, Captain Lannery Storm. Yeah, it is.
Captain Lannery Storm is really good in red because you can attack, get that treasure, and then untap, play a land, and
you cut out untap, play a land, and
Glorybringer.
Oh yes, yes.
That would be great.
Mm-hmm. Recognize.
That's pretty good.
Hey, some good names in this game. Yeah, Herald, Sneak, Kamena.
Better than our generic usernames.
Hey man, this has been my internet handle since 2004. No, 2005.
Since Das Waffle House.
Yeah, well, 2004 was when I sort of was going back and forth between the two. And then 2005... No, I guess it was 2005 I got this username first, so... Since '05. 13 years as Champ Blankman.
Loves them pre-combat merfolks.
Yep.
So you change your username to pre-combat merfolk.
I'm going to run out the Wayfinder here, because I'm assuming there's probably a counterspell. Now, in my experience of blue-black control, this is a counterspell, this is a counterspell, this is a counterspell, this is a counterspell, as are these 3. But I don't want them to counter the Kamena, so... And I need to run this out pre-combat because of River Sneak, so...
That's fair.
Make him have it. Yep, there's an Essence Scatter. Still attacking for 2.
Yeah, you know you get in for damage.
Well, I can lead off another.
Yep. It was actually a nice draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a 1-drop there was actually really nice. Ah, damn it. I have to try. They have it.
Combat.
Yeah.
Combat. Oh, yeah.
Because they have it.
Damage. Let them try to kill one of your... Let them kill the River Sneak or something. You can hold.
Yeah, I do have 5 power on the board, 4 power on the board. So
yeah, they have to do something here. You don't want to walk into a dive. I mean, dive down hurts, but...
Dive down? Golden Demise? Yeah.
Golden dive down eyes. One of them.
Them two.
If near Deadlands.
If near Deadlands. Look at all of those dragony kind of things in the If near Deadlands. What even are those? They look like little shit dragons in the If near Deadlands.
What even are those? That's pretty good.
There's still a counterspell in their hand.
I mean, I'd combat first.
Yeah, there's an Essence Scatter in there to be sure.
But I'd go for it.
Essence Scatter. That's fucking painful. Because now it's a Chupacabra that kills one of the Kamena speakers. Field of Ruin.
It's certainly what the art illustrates.
It is a field, and it is ruined. And it's the Sun Empire and the Legion of Dust.
You're bouncing all over the place.
It's true, I was. You know I can't hold an accent.
Oh, you're doing pretty good on the If Near Deadlands.
Well, I can do that one. If Near Deadlands.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What even are those? I guess we just pop for 1.
Tempest Caller.
Not worth it here.
Do you think they have the 3rd Essence Scatter? Or are you just saying it's not worth it?
I don't think pushing in an extra 4 is worth it this turn.
Well, the Tempest Caller can start attacking through the champion.
That's true.
I mean, there are a couple turns to Eternalize.
They have the 3rd damn Essence Scatter. Okay, no.
They have a nothing.
They have a nothing. They're doing that opt thing.
Yeah.
A Lord would be really nice. A Lord would actually be solid here.
I mean, you could even throw away a Kamena speaker on the next attack potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost worth it.
Just swing all out.
Get these last points in, yeah. Force them to do something. They didn't have If Near Deadlands, so they. I mean, maybe they have something.
You didn't say it right.
I can't say that.
If Near Deadlands. You should see the If Far Deadlands. Vrashikas Contempt.
Contempt.
Okay, I saw the art for Censor and I was like, shit! Wait, I can pay for it and they don't have the mana. That was wrong on several different levels. I just saw the art. I'm conditioned to see that art and just get scared. What is this? Evolving Wilds.
They missed a land drop last turn, which is actually huge.
That's enormous.
They may tap out for activation on If Near Deadlands here.
If Near Deadlands. Nope. Search for Azcanta.
They're all in on trying to Eternalize, I think.
Mm-hmm. No. Get back.
Combat.
No, counter. +1/+1 counter.
Oh, right. The Deeper Release out.
Yeah, if they don't have a counter spell, damn it. Okay, no, they don't.
They would, Supreme Will would be the only thing they could have. I guess another Essence Scatter, but most decks aren't running 4 Essence Scatter.
Yeah.
This is pretty good position, actually.
Yeah, because now they have to kill 2 Mistcloak Herald.
Golden Demise is pretty bad.
Yes, Golden Demise is god-awful. You know what I like about this deck? I never care when they do that. I never care when they activate Field of Ruin.
No, he's doing it they're doing it to fix the mana.
Yeah, and to Azcanta. Azcanta was going to flip anyway, but...
Yeah. want to make sure they get the mana on point because it feels like an Eternalize here.
But which still doesn't matter because they're still dead on board.
Yeah, they need to activate Ifnir plus have another removal spell.
Mm-hmm. And they just tap the Ifnir dead lands.
Well, Hostage Taker. That's a 2-card swing.
They're still dead?
They're dead to a Merfolk.
No, they're dead.
Well, they cast the Merfolk they stole.
Oh, yeah. So they're dead to a Merfolk.
They're dead to a Merfolk. Is Deeproot cast or enters the battlefield?
Enters the battlefield.
Okay, that's a little worse.
Yeah, but...
They're certainly dead to that Merfolk if they can't counter. Make something a 3 so it lives.
Yeah.
Boop.
We beat blue-black control!
Some rough going, but we did it.
Oh. A Jade Bearer. For a little bit more vault progress. Alright, let's get one more win, get our second pack on the night, and call it a night. Because, yeah, we've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. Celestial Dragon!
I've played against this person.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. What were they playing? Do you remember?
Blue-white control.
Blue-white control. Ooh.
That's right. If I remember correctly.
Yep. Heralds. Yeah, blue-white control.
Can I call it or can I call it?
Well, you've played against them before. Much like me, a lot of players have a standard.
Usually remember the players you have a long game with.
I've never really looked closely at that art. It's pretty good art.
It's cool, yeah. Look at you playing post-combat Merfolk.
There's no way to get a good hello in here, so I'll just give him the hello there.
Hello, I forgot. You should have said, oops, hello.
Oops,
like as if you had
oops,
forgotten.
hello. Hello! Nice.
Nice.
Gotta give them the nice when they give you the hello back. It just feels better.
I gave somebody the thinking because I had to do a little bit of thinking. And I did the thinking, and they gave me the nice.
Nice.
So I think they were appreciative.
So I cast Curious Obsession and then Mistcloaked Herald here, right?
I mean, Curious Obsession attack. Well, no, you have the deeper.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to say. I mean, start with the Curious Obsession.
Yeah, because if they counter that, then we get the Herald and it makes the Mistcloaked Herald, the other Herald, bigger anyway.
They have a really hard time not canceling that spell.
Oh yeah.
Like if they're holding up cancel, it almost assuredly has to Supreme Well.
Also good.
Yeah, that's great, and then you get to clear the way for Silvergill.
Or yeah, Silvergill might actually be better here.
Oh, Silvergill's great here. Hits harder. You kind of don't care if it dies. And yeah, I mean, I'll let you.
And we still hit for 2 anyway. Or actually, we hit for 3, but we're still hitting for the same 2.
Yeah, I think that was really good.
Pardon me.
So far, one point in the Curious Obsession camp.
Yeah. Yes, it got a counterspell out of their hand. Slippery Scoundrel. As long as you have Sitting's Blessing. Wow, I didn't even know that card existed.
Good limited card.
Yeah. Going wide. Or tall. The opposite of wide.
Which is actually not a bad plan here because of Settle the Wreckage.
Yeah. What just happened?
I don't know what just happened.
What just happened?
I didn't see you click anywhere. That
I clicked on Mistcloaked Herald. Fuck!
Yeah, that's bad.
That's 4 unblockable damage. They'd be at 12.
You could also got in the Silvergill there. Just who cares if they trade for their Slippery
That's
Scoundrel.
true, yeah. Slippery shit.
Well, at least they keep tapping out.
Yeah, there's no counterspells coming.
No counterspells, no Settle the Wreckage. Let's try not to do that again.
I don't know what I did.
Whatever it was, let's not do that again. I don't know. I don't think it was you. Don't want it to happen again. Yeah.
Yeah, because again, who cares if they throw away the slippery shit?
Yeah, it's like, whatever.
Which is a great piece of art, too. She's just like, I got this shield!
Yep. How much is this worth?
I'm a pirate. Man, they'd be at 4 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
I agree.
Especially now because Settle just pushes in our poop.
Not the worst. You can swing with just the 2 unblockable. Well, if they don't present a blocker, you can just swing with some stuff that is otherwise blockable and leave the unblockable creatures back.
That's true. Yeah, just like hit them for 5 with the Wayfinder and the Adept.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's bad. Oh, it's just target? Okay, I thought it was for more than that for some reason.
Nope, it's just target.
Okay.
We'd have them dead here if we hadn't missed that attack.
Yep.
That's real painful.
You can swing the Silver Go plus the Wayfinder if you want.
The Wayfinder is a 3/3. This is a 3/4.
Yeah, but I mean, it would let you get 2 more points in with the Silver Gill.
That's
if
true.
You don't mind throwing away the Wayfinder.
That's true.
What's nice is nothing kills the angel because you don't want it to die.
Yeah.
And this demands.
They're at 2 with 5 points, 5 power of unblockable on the field.
Yeah.
So
it demands a lot.
Yeah.
It also makes settle significantly worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just swing 1 Mistcloaked Herald if you want.
Yeah.
Or even just like even both. It's like if you get a cast out and you still take 1 potentially. It's still really good.
They're digging.
They got to find something.
Sure, Snubble.
Snubble's not going to do it.
Nor is that. And now, no, we have treasure. I was going to say now we're out of settle range, but we're not.
No, it's actually a great spot for them to be mana-wise to make an opponent think that.
Yeah. But there's treasure. Treasure.
Treasure.
Do not have to use 1. Seek the treasure. Yeah.
It's just nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame Sailor of Memes is so bad now.
Sailor of Memes. Ooh, and they've got a Glyph Keeper over there.
It used to be really good with the...
Okay, now there's no settle. Now they're dead.
Yes.
Because we cast this. Put a counter on this, just in case there is a cast out. Because that costs 3, right?
Yep. No, it costs 4. It would have had to be Baffling End on there.
Okay. Well, we did it. Yep. We finished it exactly the same progression through the bar we were when we started, I think.
Woohoo.
We had a neutral day. Hey, a Field of Ruin.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, card's good. Let's see what the Spec of Rivals has for us. Journey to Eternity. I think it's my second one, too. And another Jade Bearer.
You lamented how much you disliked it when you got the first one.
Yeah, I'm just not sure I like it. But, hey, more cards is more cards. And we're already 11% of the way through the next vault. So
I like it.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, otherwise, anybody out there watching us, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Team Spac or Spake or Spock. I don't know who that was. They followed while we were offline. And the MTG Guy 1 who followed while we were streaming to get us to open that vault. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning out. If you've checked us out here on YouTube, also appreciate that. If you check us out here live on Twitch, obviously we appreciate that. Expect more of this live on Twitch and also on YouTube in the coming days because the goal is to get to affiliate. And we are halfway there with the follows, so let's keep it going. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you know who's got a Twitch account. Come over and follow Superliminal Films. Follow for some great Magic the Gathering content, expanding into Hearthstone content, and spoilers, possibly even some retro arcade content in the near future. Isn't that right, Max?
You never know.
You never know. Check us out, superliminalfilms.com, Facebook, YouTube, Duck Press, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Peach, Bumble, Fruit Array, all of the places that you're social on the internet. We are social on the internet. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.